Good morning, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Friday, September 21st, I think it is. I don't know. I never get the dates right. Anyway, that's not the point. Okay. I've had a security breach on on my account and on my network, and the name Dan Campbell was all over the place. Um, uh, and PayPal and my internet Comcast, they both told me um, uh, that it's now this is really serious, and uh, and they said it's not, somebody used the name. They're tracking it down. They couldn't tell me, I guess, because it's an ongoing investigation. Um, but there was an outside source. Um, Apparently, they had used his name, and um, and if any of you have been following, then I need to do this. So um, I still have that football that's that I have. I've had for quite a while. I got it after my brother's death, uh, which he got it from a car accident when we were living in Detroit. This was before the Fords owned the team, so I do have a very nice football that actually should belong into at Ford Field, uh, basically. But I'm not giving it away. I'm going to sell it. But now to the important part. I just saw that um, and both Comcast and PayPal, uh, said I needed to make a public apology, um, because this was definitely not Dan Campbell. But I saw an article that kind of backs up the whole thing, um, and apparently Dan Campbell has been forced to relocate due to security concerns. And so I completely understand that. It's uh, because I'm going to be moving myself for the same exact reasons. And now um, I have to I apologize to the Detroit Lions and their organization, and the owner, SHEILA Hamp, and the most importantly to Dan Campbell, his entire family, and all the players, the entire organization, including all the players. Um, but this security breach was really severe, and actually, I was personally blackmailed. That I can't go into more details about that because that is an ongoing investigation as well. Um, this whole situation is a nightmare, but the feds are on it, and I was told by both PayPal and by Comcast that they um, the chances, you know, are not the best of them tracking down the culprit, but they they feel that it's local, but they're using sources uh, that hide their identity, but they have a good idea. They couldn't tell me anymore, and but what they did say, they did say that Dan Campbell was in no way, shape, or form involved, and and I apologize to you, Coach. Um, it was unnecessary. So um, as you can see, I'm wearing blue, and there's my lion. I do want to see success for the Lions. I want to see them get to the Super Bowl. I'd love to be able to present the ball um, when you guys get the Lombardi Trophy, but from how this year is going, um, You guys have a lot of work to do, and I'm sure, Coach, you know what needs to be done. Um, you just need to right the ship, um, um, and uh, I'm sure you will. But I've got a lot of the mystery resolved, and now and again, I can't emphasize strong enough because I have to relocate myself for security reasons. And Coach Campbell, I deeply apologize again, and uh, this is a bad situation for you, and it is for me as well. So, but things are moving in the right direction. I can't go into more details. Well, first of all, I wasn't given any more details, but I was told just enough to know that action is being taken and that Dan Campbell of the Lions has nothing to do with it. Um, but I have a good feeling that they're they've got their eyes on somebody in particular, but since the ongoing investigation, um, they can't go into details. This also has to do with um, um, Jennifer Aniston, um, and I hope, I call her my forever sweetheart. I hope you're safe and secure. Um, and I know you have good security, but this breach that has affected me has reached out from Pennsylvania to Michigan to all the way to California, and uh, a lot of people are unfortunately affected by this, including me. Uh, Dan Campbell had to do something, and I'm issuing this to Jennifer Aniston that to advise her security to be um, on the lookout, and she needs to be just as careful as the rest of us. Um, this is not a good situation, but at least it's being taken care of, and um, I've rambled on far enough, um, but it's going to get resolved, and um, I guess when they get it caught, it's going to be everything's going to be done by the Fed. So I'm done with this. I am sorry about everything. Now I can go back to focus on relocating myself, and I can uh, focus on supporting the Lions and helping them uh, and supporting them to get all the way to not only get to the Super Bowl, but to win the Lombardi Trophy. And as far as the football I have, that'll probably be between me and the PR department. But the football will not be free. Um, um, I need to sell the football really for money purposes on my part. Um, so anyway, that's it, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.